Very familiar with his skill set, not really familiar with how he learns. So that's going to be the big thing, is getting him on the board, making sure he understands how we do things schematically. I think there's some carryover from what he was doing down south, but bottom line is, they were a 2 high, we're a single high, so we'll see. We think he should be fine.
Week 3 now in the books for the Utes in fall camp. After a big Saturday scrimmage, it was pretty lively out here. And finally, an update on a player that a lot of Ute fans have been waiting on.
Looking at Francis Bernard officially joining the program. Utah announced that this morning. Nice to have him on campus, though he didn't get to really practice today. Sounds like he'll be out there on Wednesday, and then Saturday he'll kind of fully be underway. Maybe Friday he can get some of those reps as well. And then talking about the depth chart, we talked to Morgan Scally, and we'll let you hear that sound coming up at 2 to 6, Gunther and Ben on ESPN 700. One of the things he said is you don't know how quickly he can learn, and that's one of the hard things you don't know about a guy. You know what he can do physically, you can watch game footage, but you don't know how he learns.
Yeah, Morgan said he looked like he was in good shape, talking about Francis Bernard, but obviously it depends on how well you get to know the system and get yourself in actual football shape. And then another guy we saw getting some reps, a former Stanford running back, and now playing linebacker?
Yep, Sione Lund out there making some plays today. Now, he's not going to be eligible this year. He's a year away from being able to play, but you start to look at that depth chart at Utah where Pirtle, I think, has 2 years to play too. Francis Bernard has 2 years to play too. This could be a really good unit. This could end up having some depth for Utah, and it's something, again, that when we talked to Morgan Scally, he said day one against Weber State, game one, they feel like they probably have 6 guys that are going to be able to play. Now, he said Cody Barton and Chase Hansen, and then he said the next guys up are probably Donovan Thompson. Bryant Pirtle can get in that conversation. He also mentioned the
Devin Lloyd.
freshman Devin Lloyd coming in, and of course Francis Bernard. So those are going to be your 6 guys. I would be surprised if Cody Barton and Chase Hansen, though, aren't your starters game one.
Well, it also sounds like Malone Mataele has found a full-time home at nickel. We saw him get a pick today against the threes. Yeah, we saw a lot of work with the threes today, and that's an interesting one. Bapa Falamaka also making the transition over to defensive end. But yeah, I mean, he was probably not going to find the depth chart to his liking at tight end, so he moved to the defensive side of the ball. We'll have a full recap for you again today on the show, 2 to 6 p.m. on ESPN 700, your home of the Utes. I'm Kyle Gunther. He's Ben Anderson. You could tell, though, by which one of us was a lot taller already. Okay, have a good one.